Farragher completes the clearance. Might break here for Damien Hayes. Tries to get in around his marker. Opens up here for Canning. So easy for Galway. Their supporters celebrate. And Joe Canning, the special one, picks up the loose ball. And there was only going to be one winner there. He blasted to the back of the net. Terrific finish from the big man, and Galway are cruising. Well, Galway lead 2-7 to 4 points. There's 9 points between them. 29 minutes now gone in Portlaoise. And Offaly have a line ball, and Shane Dooley wanders over to take this one. Very tight angle for Dooley. Brendan Murphy with the line ball and flicks it in there. Almost breaks. And Colm Callanan is happy to see that one out for a wide. Well, a startling statistic for Offaly in this first half. Playing with the breeze, but they have 9 wides to Galway's 2. That tells its own story. 9 points between these sides. Galway looking to continue the pressure in this first half. That was aimed at Iarla Tannian. Hayes now putting pressure on Paul Cleary, and Hayes does ever so well to win the free. Well, he's causing Offaly all manner of problems in this first half. Damien Hayes, one of his better performances in recent times. And I can tell you, Paul Cleary has hurt himself here in the challenge. And when he does stand up, I can tell you the referee is waiting to give him a yellow, I think. Well, he had to just take Hayes out of it, because Hayes was almost in on that Offaly goal again. And here's how Cleary picked up this injury. Well, he dragged out of the referee. I don't think he's hurt himself too badly. Well, it's a very hot day here in Portlaoise, and even the referee, Colin McAllister, is feeling the effects of this heat. One of those days. So a beautiful day here, a large Offaly contingent, and they must be very disappointed so far with what they've seen. This is Paul Cleary, and he finally gets back to his feet. He will be okay to continue, and the referee hands him the yellow card and completes the paperwork. So 4 minutes to half time. This is Ger Farragher, 2 points to his name already, and that's his third of the evening. And Galway take a 10-point lead. Well, Galway's reputation took a real battering at Croke Park last Sunday. They feel they've a point to prove, and they've come out of the blocks flying. They've given Offaly a lot to think about. Free one there by Ollie Canning, the Galway cornerback and former captain, got in there, and the challenge coming in from Bergen and from Murphy, and Murphy felt a little bit aggrieved on that one. So the free will be taken by Shane Kavanagh, the Galway captain. Has a good look. It's not a very good one. That one really held up in the breeze. Here comes to Brian Carroll. He's support inside him, but manages to get it at the second attempt. He almost lost possession there. Offaly really needs something to happen for them before half-time. It's picked up here by Rory Hannafy. Out it goes to Brian Carroll, and Brian Carroll off his left-hand side, and that's a very disappointing wide. It's Offaly's 10th wide of the evening. Well, very frustrating for everyone concerned. The Offaly support very muted in this first half. Galway, who lead 2-8 to Offaly's 4 points. Incredible, just 4 points in this first half. 2 of them from frees, and just 2 of their attackers on the scoreboard. Brian Carroll and Shane Dooley. The return has been very poor. Smith loses out. Picked up here by Brady. He just lofted that one in. Well picked up by Bergen. Has support outside him from Brian Carroll. Carroll, good ball in. Bergen had continued his run. Now can Offaly score from this? Tight angle for Bergen. Well, that's well wide. That's very disappointing from the Offaly full forward. Well, in fact, it took a deflection. So Bergen's shot blocked down, and Offaly have a 65. So we're almost ticking into the final minute of this first half. Offaly just 4 points on the board. Shane Dooley stands over the 65, straight between the posts. Offaly need the score. Dooley was happy with that one, taps it over, raises the white flag. It's a 3rd point of the evening for Shane Dooley. He brings Offaly's tally to 5 points, but they trail by 9. It's Galway 2 goals and 8 points to Offaly's 5. And we'll have 2 minutes of additional time in this first half. Here's Tannion, been marshalled by David Franks. It's still Tannion, and flicks it inside. Tried to pick out Andy Smith, almost found him. Smith just has to come back out. He has support there from David Burke, and well, it's wide. The umpire signals that one wide. Well, should have been another score for Galway. Great work here by Tannion, and tried to be clever and pick out Smith, and Smith had to go back. Picked up here by Burke, and good defending there. It's out for a wide. Well, Kavanagh's in here battling. Offaly could really do with a goal. Picked up here by Hannafy. Tries to pick out Carroll. Well, Offaly making life really difficult for themselves. Here's Brian Carroll. Floats that one in again. Ollie Canning is in here battling. And again, Canning wins the ball well. Great work there by John Lee, who's really impressed in this first half for Galway. So too is this man, Andy Smith from Portumna. Back after suspension. Great work by Morgan. Now Brian Carroll, there's no one near him. Has a good look at the post. Brian Carroll shoots on sight, and Brian Carroll scores. Well, we're a minute into additional time, and Brian Carroll fires over his 3rd point of the evening, and he takes Offaly's tally to 6. Into the final minute. A good late rally here from Offaly, who've got the last 2 scores in this one. Picked up here by David Franks. Been marshalled by Erla Tannion. Not a good clearance. And Galway come searching for scores again. Hayes turns, and Hayes with a terrific point. Well, Damien Hayes has been in really good form this evening. That's his 3rd point of the evening. Here's Farragher. Good take here. And the shot coming from the full back. That's an absolute beauty. Oh, terrific point from David Kenny, who hobbles away after that effort. Well, Offaly come battling again. And there indeed is the half-time whistle. That point from David Kenny will be the final play of this first half. Offaly, though, have lots to work to do in the second half. At half time in Portlaoise, it's Galway who lead 2-9 to 7 points.